Here's a situation. So, you're facing a serious lack of motivation to, get your work done. So, you go to the world of motivation and just tune into one of the videos. You're listening to one and are feeling inspired. But then, by the end of the video, you get inspired to watch another one. It's alright to watch a couple of videos just to get that extra bit of motivation. But then that number goes on increasing to an excessive level, and to make things worse, you browse a bunch of motivation memes thinking, I'm not motivated yet. And after an eternity, you come to the realization that you simply wasted your time watching too much motivation instead of actually getting your work done. That leads to you getting intimidated by the fact that you failed in the very first stage of your test against distraction. Simply said, you've absorbed all that motivation just to end up getting demotivated and distracted again. Hey, what's up guys? So the before described situation is something which happens to me a lot of times. And I think that's the problem with motivation on the internet. Whenever I feel lethargic or apathetic, I go to the world of motivation on the internet thinking it will help me kill that lethargy and help me get back to work. But the thing is, the internet is a distracting place and it can often pull you down that rabbit hole to just consume more and more information. And it gives you that thought that the motivation you have is just not enough. So you waste your time consuming motivational content instead of getting back to work. Every time I watch motivation on the internet, I just jump between one video and another, and it rarely is the case that I ever end up getting motivated. There's just so much clutter out there. Internet motivation makes me feel demotivated because of the wrong decision I take in the very first place. I choose to waste my time consuming too much of something that I don't require instead of getting back to work. And that is something I think happens to a lot of people out there. So I felt like talking about this just so you become aware of this fact. So if you ever feel miserable after watching motivation, it's probably because you're consuming too much motivation without taking action. Because if you seek too much motivation without taking action, all of that motivation results in nothing but demotivation. Don't get me wrong. All those motivational creators out there are doing a fantastic job and a very good deed. The problem is not with them. The problem is with you and me if we indulge in too much time seeking motivation instead of taking action. We are the ones to be blamed. It is okay to watch one or two videos just to get motivated, but if any more than that, you're just finding an escape out of the mess you're in. The do something principle which I talked about in an earlier video is also applicable in this case. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just check out this card right here. It will take you to that video of mine which I'm talking about right now. So getting back to the do something principle, all this principle states is that action can also result in motivation. So just don't worry about motivation, just start taking action. That action can also result in motivation. With all of this being said, if you're feeling lazy or demotivated, just go watch or listen to some motivation. It surely helps. But the thing is, you should have the control to know the limits and say no to distraction in the form of too much motivation. And of course, getting back to work effectively is the real test to your willpower and motivation. That is all that matters. Hopefully this video made you understand that too much motivation actually makes you feel demotivated. Now that we come to the end of this video, I know it was a short video, but I hope it helped. And if it helped, I'd really appreciate you subscribing to this channel, liking this video and pressing that bell icon just so you get updated whenever I put up a new video here on this channel. So take care guys, until then, do whatever you want to do. I'll see you in the next one.